Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. Today we're at the, we're at the Honey Clinic? I'm still up at this hour, reading through the trial record of a certain case. We already played through that one. It's my first case my mentor, Mia Fey, had ever handled in a court of law. The horrifying truth that I refuse to accept is holding me hostage here within its pages. Dahlia Hawthorne. What I have read, I don't want to believe. What is written here, this isn't the Dahlia that I knew. After falling into Eagle River, I was somehow miraculously saved. But I ended up catching a cold that seemed to knock me around the world and back. I feel dizzy, my ears are ringing, my throat burning, my head is on fire. That does not sound like a cold, dog. Maybe ammonia? But I will recover. I have to recover by this afternoon. I have to meet with the most ill-tempered witness imaginable, but I know that he will be able to help me with him, somehow. I don't know, get a hammer. Bash his knees in. February 9th. Right, are you sure you're well enough to be doing this? You still look a little green in the face. Or maybe radiant and artist speak. Actually, my fever's gone down quite a bit. How's your temperature now? Only 102.2 degrees. Nothing to worry about. That is actually a lot to worry about. Cough, 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 cough. Anyways, I read today's trial record. You weren't bad, Edgeworth. Pretty impressive despite the circumstances. We're not in the clear yet. The main point of contention tomorrow is going to be the murder weapon. Yeah. In the end, the CG Cito did not deliver the deadly blow, which means that there must be another sword hiding out there that we don't know about. Another sword, huh? Is it the Master Sword? Don't worry about a thing, pal! I'll dig up the murder weapon myself, or read my coat! Thanks again, Edgeworth. I'll handle things from here. Huh. That is probably for the best. Actually, I was thinking about paying the old precinct a little visit. There's something I want to look into. Oh god, are you gonna be the prosecution tomorrow? And that is our client's background, naturally. You mean ours, sir? I have a feeling that we've met before. All I want is confirmation, one way or the other. And so I probably won't be getting that from you. I'm sorry, Edgeworth. I bid you adieu, right? Take care. Guess I should get moving too! Why? Do you need to be somewhere? Yeah, I gotta get to work on that bridge, pal! I'm rigging something up so we can get across to the other side! That's right! Maya's still stuck out in the inner temple. What about Pearl? Like, I know she's an orphan-eating, demonic little girl, but she is 9. And honestly, we need to make sure she's here, not to be safe, just so she's not killing anyone. But don't worry, pal! As soon as it's all set, you'll be the first to know! Thanks, Gumshoe. Cough, cough, cough. Cough, 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 cough. No problem, pal. Could you, I don't know, put a mask on or something? Like, Jesus Christ! Turn them off! Hang in there, Maya. We'll get you out, I promise. But in the meantime, I've got to continue collecting evidence. No one has mentioned them searching for Pearl. There's a narrow path. I mean, all jokes aside, that's really weird, right? You would think things they would, like, if she was adult, yeah, that's one thing, right? Okay, adults, they have every legal right to do what they want, yada yada yada. And after a certain amount of time, you can put in a missing person report. That's how it works. Children are something else. If a child is missing, people look for them. Like immediately. And yeah, they don't always find them, which is horrible. But at the same time, they don't just go, well, I'm gonna go fix a bridge, pal. No, they're gonna, I mean, maybe they're doing it in the background, or maybe they said and I just kind of glossed over it by accident. I don't know. Sometimes my eyes just gloss over and I forget where I am. That just happens. So it's like, maybe they said they were searching for her, or there's like a search party going on. I don't know. There's a narrow path going off in a different direction than that to the main hall. Looks like someone's taking the effort to write to Heavenly Halls on the side. One second, I gotta look something up. Heavenly Halls Strip Club. Heavenly Bodies. Oh, wait. Partially nude strip clubs reopening, but dancers must wear... Oh, must have to wear masks on the face? That makes sense. Don't get me wrong. This is from like a year ago, so I don't know. So I'm not sure if that's still in effect, but... Oh my god, there's actually a picture here of a girl on a pole with a mask on. I am surprised there's no Heavenly Halls strip club, to be quite honest. Heavenly Bodies makes sense as well, but man. Heaven's Gentleman Club, Club Heaven and Hell. Yeah, I don't know, man. It seems like such a good strip club name. Maybe, hey, Chronos can go into business. Heavenly Halls. I don't even want to know how much I would have to actually invest into something like that to get that going, nor the amount of permanence I would need. That thing looks like it's ready to collapse at least, more than it did before. According to Bikini, Eagle Mountain is very prone to earthquakes, which reminds me, if my memory serves me correctly, Edgeworth isn't exactly a fan of earthquakes. Right, he's kind of traumatized by those. It looks like it's about 20 yards to that cliff over there, but I can't remember the inner temple from here. I can't see, not remember. I really hope Maya's okay. Now it really is more of a dusty bridge than a dusky bridge. That kidnapping incident happened here 11 years ago, so maybe it's cursed too. Hazakura Temple doesn't have a single private phone line, and there aren't any houses in the area, so I guess Bikini is the only one who uses this. I really wish I had brought my cell phone with me. Yeah, that's really weird. Move to... What do you think? Main gate or Heavenly Hall? We'll go to Heavenly Hall first. Dots, looks like no one's here. Larry! Oh, Larry! Or how about Larice? I'm sure it'd be hiding here. I guess I'll try again later. Or we can examine things first. Assuming you have new stuff to say compared to Edgeworth. That stuff is really ruining the beautiful atmosphere around here. It's so inappropriate. Like Sister Bikini in a bikini. Ugh. I've got to think of kittens in a bikini. Look at that graffiti scrawled right on the front of the shack. At least he managed to get a pretty good likeness. But when I really think about it, I guess art kind of suits him. No, straight up, these two pictures are actually great. They're excellent. It's kind of like someone just, I don't know, stuck a JPEG up there and blurred it a little bit to make it look like paint. Maybe that's what they did. But, I mean, his very existence is art, sort of. But no, this is really good. That sketch of his was kind of hilariously childish, but decent in some of its own right. The snow's really piled up on the straw roof. And it's otherworldly, like something out of a fairy tale. Well, the roof part, anyways. The sign says Heavenly Hall. I guess it's pretty fitting. If you spend a night in this little freezing shack, you'd probably find yourself at the pearly gates by the morning. I mean, yeah, the insulation in there can't be that great. And he's using a straw blanket, so good lord. This is the famous Eagle River. I get to try out its rough rapids the other night. They say it has really strong currents, and they weren't kidding. It's both powerful and fast-flowing. I was dead lucky. I mean, lucky not to be dead. And that dusky bridge up there. It's amazing how clearly you can see it from so far away. Larry supposedly saw everything through the shack's window, or hole in the roof, one or the other. So not much light gets down here, so it must be pitch black at night. But this area probably is illuminated that night because it was the burning bridge above. I mean, probably it's probably the brightest it's ever been down here. All right, so to the main hall. Come on, please. It's for art's sake. Come on, please. It's for art's sake. I swear. There's only one guy I know who can be this persistent and high-strung. I'm talking about the heroine in here. Heroine, not heroin. Heroin, Chronos. Heroine in my book. I'll make you famous. Yeah, enough. A fools who foolishly accept the foolishness of fools. Wouldn't you agree, Phoenix Wright? Huh? Me? Wait a second, I know you. You're, ow! Your reflexes and mine need to shape up. My brain's frying like the sunny side up. And you want to grill me over a name? You want to grill me over a name? Franzi, you can't do that. Even as we speak, Nick's on the brink of death. Or so I'm told. Whip a dead horse. Isn't that one of your American sayings? No, it's not. I'm not on the brink of death. Or anything. Come on, Nick. Tell her, would you? Tell her she needs the model for my... Oh my god. So... I'm guessing you discovered a new kink in court, Larry. And you're trying to pursue Franzi, as you're saying? Tell her she needs the model for my new picture book, Franzi's Whippity Whip Trip. Ugh! Before you ask me the model, learn to give at least semi-coherent testimony. And before that, you'll have to learn how to live a semi-coherent life, Larry. I don't care what anyone says. I'm telling the truth. I saw what I saw. She flew him. I'm telling you. Whoosh. Just like the dude from the red with the red underwear. Don't think I'm gonna forgive you guys when you come crawling back to apologize. I really wish they would make a superhero open world like action RPG where you can design your own superhero. Like DC Universe. Oh, it was so close. I played that when it first came out on PlayStation 3. DC Universe Online, whatever the hell it's called these days. And you make your own superhero or villain. City of Heroes / Villains was really good too. Well, it had potential. City of Heroes is no longer with us, but it had potential. There's probably free to play server like pirate servers out there, right? Maybe. Yeah, it had potential, but I really just want a game like that where you can fly around, run around, and just take over the world. Chronos, what? It doesn't have to be just heroes. It could be villain. And they could bow. I don't know. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool just having like a superhero villain game where you can make your own stuff and do that sort of stuff. Fight a nemesis. They have like a nemesis system in like those Lord of the Rings games. I've been playing Shadows of War recently. I kind of took a break from it because I might have broke my controller spamming the X button, which sucks because those controls are expensive and I might be just an idiot for pressing it too hard, but man, I don't know. I can dream though. There are a lot of games that I want to be made that are just never going to be made. Anyways, off he goes. It's amazing how little has changed with you in the past year, Phoenix Wright. Let's examine before I talk to you. This is one impressive gate. Compared to the grandeur of the main gate of the Von Kammer estate, it is but a pet door. It looks really idyllic with all the snow on it. Don't you think? Oh, that snow, don't make me laugh. This is but a light dusting where I come from. I'll make things up just because you think I'll never get to see it for myself. I can Google things. It's a quaint little bell tower. I never would have thought that something this horrible was about to happen when Iris rang that lights out bell that night. I'd love to know what that thing was used for on the night of the crime. Still thinking small, I see, Phoenix Wright. Or perhaps not at all. That's why you will never defeat me! Even though you already defeated me 3 times, I think? 4 if you want to count Edgeworth, though technically that wasn't a defeat. It was just going into a new investigation. Sorry to burst your bubble, but I don't recall ever losing to you. It's time for you to settle this once and for all, with one final showdown. Looks like she mentally blocked out my victories over for her memory. You can see the main hall from here. I wonder how the head nun is holding up. Oh, wow. Is that an inkling of human kindness I sense? Ow! You enjoy causing other people pain with that sharp tongue of yours. It's nothing compared to that pain you cause with that leathery whip of yours. I mean, to be fair, she doesn't really show human kindness / decency all that often. She does sometimes. Franziska von Kamera. Have you been in Germany all this time? That's right. Extending my perfect win record, naturally. Oh, joy. Sounds like she hasn't changed a bit. Has it really been a year? Excuse me. Since we first met. I'm Franziska von Kamera, the prodigy! I see. I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge! Franziska was born and raised in Germany and became a prosecutor at the age of 13, which is highly illegal. Her father was the legendary prosecutor Manfred von Kammer, who was also a criminal. He had a perfect win record, which wasn't really perfect because he cheated for a lot of those, from what I understand, so it kind of nullifies that streak. But now he's gone from this world. Oh, he dead? Yay! Don't tell me you still hold a grudge against me because of what happened to your father. Phoenix Wright, you will fall before me. This I promise. But it will be for my sake. I almost said Saki, not my father's. Are we clear? Yeah, Crystal. In truth, I was shocked. I came back to America with the intention of defeating you. Instead, it was my little brother who was leading the defense. Look, I'm not 100% sure how things work in Japan or Germany. Pretty sure him being 7 years older than you means he's not your little brother. Edgeworth? Come to think of it, Edgeworth was pulled into being a prosecutor by Manfred von Kammer as well. Miles Edgeworth told me something very interesting, you know. He said this case has a special significance to you. Because it does. And that's precisely why I'm here. Your personal involvement will make crushing you into teensy-weensy pieces all the better. Do you have a crush on me? Because I'm getting reminded of, like, elementary school levels of crush here. It's probably the fever, but she's so openly hostile that it's almost kind of cute. Ow! No smirking! No whipping the sick! The foolish fool doing such foolish favors for such a foolishly foolish fool! Edgeworth. Make no mistakes, Phoenix Wright. I came here for one thing, and one thing only. To pulverize you. Sound like I thought you were here to bring me some Cold Killer X, you know? I would not want to take that ever again, Phoenix, after what was potentially gonna happen the last time. I went over the whole case file on the flight over. You read the whole thing? Yes, every last word of every last sentence of every last paragraph. That's what reading means. All the ridiculous things you did made it very interesting read, you know. Attempting to cross a burning bridge. Did you even consider the dangers? No. The only thing I thought in my mind was I had to get across. A fool who doesn't think is more foolish than a fool who foolishly thinks! Gumshoe said he'd let me know once the bridge was repaired. Maya, she's gotta be okay. I just know it. Plus, I need to ask her about what really happened in her temple that night. Also, where's Pearl? Hey, my attorney badge? Oh, no, wait, you don't know. Ow! My badge. Okay, so you're not gonna help me on anything? What if I show you a picture of Edgeworth? Hey, how about I show a picture of you? No? See, you look kind of normal with that, like that one. Yeah. And maybe slightly cute, but like when you turn your head, you're almost as like horrifying as Dahlia. Not that way, the other way. Let's see if I can show it. Ah, that one! Shit! Now go back. Ah, that one! I don't know. Something about that doesn't seem right. It looks like someone else's face was plastered onto her body. That could just be me. I don't know. It's just the way it looks. It doesn't really look like her. That looks like her. That looks like her. That does not look like her. Maybe it's because she looks happy and I'm just not used to her, like, looking happy. I don't know. That's one long sigh. That was a sigh? Sister Bikini? My, I didn't know you were here. How you doing? You don't have to pretend to be in a good mood for my sake. I suppose I've made a terrible mess of things, haven't I? I let Mystic Maya die, not Maya, Elise die, and then there's Iris as well. Mystic Elise, now that I think about it, huh? There's an acolyte stuck in the inner temple, and that poor little girl's gone missing too. That little girl? You don't mean Pearls, do you? Yes, I'm afraid I do. She hasn't been seen since the morning after the incident. Pearls? She's missing? Why didn't anyone tell me about this? Also, why didn't anyone, send out a search party? Examine. I bet the writing on these sliding doors are instructions of spirit channeling, kind of like how we scribbled math formulas. This is not new. The only thing missing from it is Maya's comments. And I guess Pearl's comments as well. I can see this. Yeah. I was kind of hoping we would talk to Edgeworth about the psycho locks. That's it. Alright, time to talk! Iris! I must be getting old. I think I seriously lost faith in myself. Are you talking about your performance at the trial today? You believe me, don't you? I'm not a liar. I would never lie. I know what I saw. I saw Iris pull the sword from Mystic Elise's body that night. I'm certain of it. At least, I was until this morning. I don't see any psyche logs, so she must be telling the truth. Or, at the very least, she thinks she's telling the truth. So why are you so unsure of yourself all of a sudden? You know that artist who testified after me? I saw her as flying, her white hood fluttering. I felt like I might start flying myself. When I saw that man testify so fervently about something that's so impossible, I started to wonder if I had acted just like him when I was on the witness stand. I wouldn't take that guy too seriously. He's an artist. He's also insane and an idiot. But all he draws is trouble and nothing else. If both Bikini and Larry are telling the truth, that can only mean one thing. They both didn't see what they think they saw. The inner temple. On the night of the incident, you met Iris at the inner temple. Is that correct? That's right. I'm sure it was Iris. But Iris claims she was in a room in Hazakura Temple. I knew I shouldn't have come back here that night. But because you did, Maya is stuck all by herself at the inner temple. So sorry. The drafts in that place are nothing to shake a stick at. Winter is especially bad. I'll bet. Trading Hall looks like it's about to fall down any second. Eagle Mountain has always been prone to earthquakes, just so you know. Earthquakes? Yes! Phoenix, we brought those up earlier. Why are you surprised by this? Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if the next big one levels the training hall. We gotta get Maya out of there. Fast! But still, there's no need to worry. That area on the other side of Dusty Ridge is isolated like an island. It's like an island? How so? Well, the only thing on that side of the bridge is the inner temple. No one lives out there, and it's surrounded on all sides by the river or the forest. I see. So a criminal would be trapped. So a criminal would be trapped should they choose to flee in that direction. As long as that bridge is out of commission, he or she would have to stay there. That means Maya could be stuck out there with a murderer and with no way of escape either. Oh dear, I suppose it does. Please, Gumshoe, get that bridge up faster. Bikini, what the hell? I'm curious about a few things, if you don't mind answering my questions. Oh, do you need to know my measurements for your investigation or something? No. Yes? No. Yes. Maybe. I want to know a little more about the victim, Ms. Elise Dunham. I'm afraid I don't know her waist side, or bust size for that matter. That is a shame. No. I'm wondering why she came to visit in a place like this to begin with. I mean, she told us herself that she wasn't here for spirit training. My, you make it sound like this place is some sort of dump, Mr. Wright. Mrs. Elise was here to soak up the natural beauty of Eagle Mountain, if you must know. There, you did it again. Sister Bikini, I noticed you always refer to Miss Dunham as Mystic Elise. Oh? Yeah, now why is that? After all, she's not here as an acolyte. Well, we address all of us as mystics. It makes their experience feel authentic. And anyway, she's older than me. You must respect the elders, you know. How do you know that? How can you say for sure that she's older than you? get the nail-ripping pliers. Huh. Seems Ms. Elise Donham was no ordinary visitor after all. And there's Pearls. She was with Miss Donham on the evening of the murder, and now she's vanished. It's got all to be connected somehow. Pearl. Why did Pearls have to get mixed up in this mess?
Please, Mr. Wright, I know you're worried, but try to keep it together.
Oh man, I haven't even lose it yet. My head's throbbing so bad it's killing me. Pearls, she was with Miss Donham on the night of the murder, remember?
Yes, but I have a temple to run, you know. I was busy preparing that for the training hall. I didn't see the little darling even once after we had finished eating.
The murder? It didn't take place right in front of her innocent eyes, did it? Or maybe in her innocent hands. Who are we kidding? There is no innocence when it comes to Pearl.
According to the detective, she hasn't turned up at her home either.
Come on, keep calm. There's one place left where Pearls could be. She just has to be there. Come on, Gumshoe. Tell me you'll be done with the repairs soon. Oh, you think she's in the temple? Hey, like my attorney badge? No? Okay, immaterial girl. Crystal ball!
That crystal sphere is not from a demon warrior hood, but I would guess it serves a similar purpose.
If it's not from a hood, then I guess it really is from Miss Donham's staff.
Look at the blood on it. Oh, poor Miss Elise. Honestly, it's like the end of the world.
It's not a good thing, that's for sure. I think people have the
gall to call this kind of scribbling by the name of art.
Oh, this actually is a lot better than some things I've seen that have been considered art masterpieces.
If that's the sort of standard you need for the art these days, I could be a pop diva.
Sure, but what about the contents of the picture? What do you make of that?
It's definitely the end of the world.
Wanna see dead body? No? Okay. What about this photograph?
Oh yes, those are our snowmobile tracks, alright. I know them anywhere. I mean, they're identical to every other snowmobile track, but, you know, those are special.
But there's only one set, which means the rider went out while it was still snowing, came back after it had stopped. There's really only one logical explanation, I suppose. Nothing on Iris' testimony. So, what have we shown you?
It's Miss Elise.
I guess we've shown her things as Edgeworth, so she would show it with Phoenix, right?
The crystal sphere really is missing from it.
That sphere was found near Dusky Bridge, right?
Yeah, even though I'm sure Miss Elise was in Hazakura Temple the entire evening. Maybe my eyes were playing tricks on me. I mean, Iris could never be do such a wicked thing.
But they proved it in court today, didn't they? That this sword wasn't the murder weapon.
That's what they were saying, yeah.
The problem is, I saw it too. I'm sure what I saw was this blade stabbed into Miss Donham's body. Weather data, nothing.
Well, that's a demon warden hood. Acolytes are highly susceptible to possession by evil spirits, you know. That's why we always wear these for protection.
Iris gave this to me on the night of the murder, but then I went and fell into the river and get this nasty fever. Thought maybe if I were to wear the hood, I'd make my fever go down faster.
I don't think so. Cold and spirit powers have nothing to do with each other.
Way to crush a man's hope, and I wore it anyways. Nothing about the photo of Elise.
Well, look what you found. That's the master of the Crane channeling technique, Mystic Misty Fae.
So this is the woman is Maya's mother, huh?
It's been nearly 20 years since Mystic Misty disappeared. Apparently she intended to pass the torch to her daughter.
Her daughter? I don't know. Don't you know who her daughter is?
Well, I myself part of the branch family of...
Oh, we are actually. I told you this, didn't we? Yeah, I think we showed you this like when we first got it. Alright, so Edgeworth?
He must be very happy to have a fine mentor.
Mentor? No, he's just a friend.
Oh, you naughty devil. Always the jokes are on you. Well, he seemed like a lovely young man. Like the kind you always can count on.
Yeah, I guess. He's kind of depressing how much faith she has in him.
certainly have some unusual friends, don't you, Mr. Wright?
Friends?
That fancy pants painter is one thing, but whipping the judge is just bad form.
Well, do you think you could go drill that into her head for me, please?
What a disgraceful young man!
You've finally seen through him, huh?
How could he sit there and claim he really saw what he drew in that picture? Although the portrait he did for me was rather flattering, I must say.
Still, can I see that portrait? It's not like Larry to make something up that might get a woman he likes in trouble. There's more to that sketch of his than meets the eye, I'm sure of it.
Please tell me, what's gonna happen to poor Iris?
Well, she's found guilty. She's probably gonna be hanged.
If she wasn't found guilty, well, I wouldn't accept it.
But your testimony, sister.
I can't help my testimony. I saw what I saw. Something the pro lawyer like you to deal with problems like that.
I mean, I guess she's right.
How could I ever make up for this?
Make up for what?
For allowing harm to come to such an important person.
So I was right. Miss Dunham wasn't just any visitor here.
It's all my fault, isn't it? It's all my achy back's fault. Now Miss Nicolese's dead and Nagala's trapped in the inner temple, and that poor little girl's out eating orphans. Oh dear. I hope the train.
I've got to train, not I hope.
I've got to train to withstand more pain, don't I?
Well, Franziska's outside if you wanted to whip you a little bit. Nothing? Probably on Pearl, though, right?
Oh dear, I wonder where on earth that little girl has wandered off to. She's nowhere near the main hall, that's for sure.
First I lost Maya, and now Pearl's. How much more pain is this case gonna cause me? Not to mention this fever's gonna give me a killer headache, or migraine. What about you?
She's a very important visit, you know. An honored acolyte.
She is. Do you know her or something?
The Fey name is synonymous with the Korean channeling technique. Therefore, she must be a spirit medium with great power indeed.
So we've already talked to you about that. All right, cool. So I guess we're done here. So we're probably gonna have to go somewhere else. I don't know where. Back to the suspension bridge? We'll find out next time, though. Thanks for watching. I will see you all then. Have a great day. Bye.